in Poland again, and it's dry and dusty.
Have you seen a desert anywhere?
Stay tuned, see how we get on. Here we go, the 2022 Rallye Breslau. We've made the 953 mile journey all the way to Camp 1 in Zagan, in the east of Poland. But what is the Rallye Breslau? In a nutshell, it's 270 teams navigating by roadbooks, battling it out over 1,500 kilometres across the military training areas in Poland. Often described as the European Dakar, we race our M57 converted Defender in the extreme cars class against 26 other teams. And not only do we get to race on the Polish Sahara like the other categories, but we get the mud and the bog holes too. But first up on Sunday afternoon, it's qualifying.
Defender 90, Team Twinlock.
Yay, listen to the cheer.
Hello guys!
Then we're going into the qualifying stage. Short, sharp little 7k, we'll see how we get on.
Okay. Thanks.
So this is our time card.
Don't lose it.
Can't lose it, and they stamp our start times for the stages, and when we go in they stamp in our finish times, so that lives above. Stage 1 done. It is Sunday afternoon, or Sunday evening now. We've just done the 7k Prologue. I think we were 17th out of our category. Boys are going through it, just check the wheel bearings, make sure everything's ticking the boot for tomorrow. Is this a spectator sport?
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
The Faff King.
The Faff King at work. Natural habitat, on the floor, on a blue floor, fixing his Land Rover once again.
2 hours later.
So we've had a pretty relaxed morning. We've fixed that. I've made some changes in the dashboard to see if we can get the fans working a bit better, keep the engine temperature up.
Monday, rolling out for leg 1 on the roadbook. Let's see how we get on. You ready?
Yeah.
Monday, stage 1 done. We're a little bit dusty.
Yeah, it's quite dusty, isn't it?
It's really dusty. So far so good. I think I've inhaled about 1 kilo of dust. But 2 more stages to go today and we're done. Here we go. Day 1, special stage 2.
Sand bath 2.
Yeah. Day 1, stage 3, last stage of the day. How are you finding the car?
The car's amazing.
There we go, guys.
Those last 2 stages, that's the hardest I've ever driven.
Yeah.
A car off-road.
That's probably the best I've seen him drive. That was awesome. So that's day 1 done, 3 stages in the bag. First one was alright, and the last 2 were flying, so we're really pleased with that. Back to camp, clean up a little bit, check the truck over, and crack on with tomorrow. Right, back in the pits, end of day 1. Where are we at, boys?
There's 27 in our category.
Yeah, how many have finished?
22 have already finished.
Yeah.
We're currently second place.
What do you mean? What do you mean we're second place?
We seem to be in second position.
Hang on a minute.
I'd like to feel more overjoyed, but it feels like someone's drilled out my kneecaps.
I don't know if you can tell, but this is the dust box. I think we've had a good day. That's the end of day 1. All a bit excited when we got out of the car earlier because it's been a long day. But it appears we're currently starting second at the end of day 1. It, however, is a long race and we've got a lot to do. We just need to keep the car going, which is where these 2 come in. So me and Hen are knackered. Hen's already in bed, I'm not far behind him. And these 2 legends, Oz and Charlie, they're going to make sure that bad boy finishes the race. So I'm going to see you in the morning. Night. So this morning we've been summoned to race control. Our GPS tracker has a little box in this. We buried it in there. We didn't realise that it needs to be on the dash, so it seems like they haven't been able to track us properly, and therefore they think we've picked up speeding penalties. We definitely haven't been speeding, but luckily, because we've got the Garmin GPS as a backup, we should be alright, because at the moment it's given us a fair heft of time penalties. Work out, be alright? I think we call some of that safe street, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's at least 2 or 3 points.
Right, good morning. It's Tuesday morning, 12:30, just doing a bit of lunch. And before we set out about 1:15 today, we've got 3 stages, the same 3 stages that we did yesterday, just all the other way around. But it's all in here, it's all logged up, ready to go. We're not sure where we're sat at the moment. We're not sure, because we had incurred some time penalties because we think we might be 8th at the moment. We incurred some time penalties because they couldn't track our GPS properly, which we've fixed now. We've moved that around a little bit. So we think we're sat in 8th. We know the stages, so we should be right with the nav today. How's the car feeling, Hen?
Yeah, feels good.
Here we go, day 2, stage 1.
Let's get tropical.
Let's do it. Finished stage 1, we're about to come back now to the whole start area, and now we're leaving to do our second stage.
Quad, blimey. Look at the size of this little ripper.
You've broken his tail off, man!
Is he going to throw it back on? That's the real question.
Stages done on day 2. We're going to swing back in the pits now. Quick check over the truck, make sure this thing's working properly. Not sure it is. And we're going to go back out for our last stage of the day, which is the Monster 88k one.
Hello!
I don't want to do that track again.
That was
Backwards of yesterday, it was worse. There's 400 cars and trucks have been over it.
day 2, stage 3 done. It was an 88 or 89k loop. Same what we did yesterday, but backwards. And it was rough. So rough, so dusty, but get the car back to the pits now, get it checked over, make sure she's all good, and then we're moving camps tomorrow morning. Here we go, welcome back. We've moved camp. There was a bit of a bum fight once we got in here to try and find somewhere to camp, but we're going to try and make this our camp. So look, it's all part of the fun of Breslau, is the carnage of trying to get your own pit space. Before you know it, they'll put tape out and cover off their own areas. As you see there, like 3 bays marked out. They'll use sticks to mark their little pitches, and oh, it's carnage. Before you know it, where you went in, you've been completely blocked in. But it's all right. We'll work it out.
Right. We're going to do palaver reviews. What you've got there is a lorry trailer behind a lorry trailer on a hitch on a dolly, backwards through a hedge, for half of it's in a forest. Also, you can attempt to get in this field. So obviously the M57 creates so much torque compared to a wheezy TD5 that we've torn the engine mounts out of the truck.
So much torque that the chassis is twisted off the line.
Yeah.
What about the green neon underglay and the Mishimoto ZX tyres?
You got a plan for fixing it?
We've got an idea. Yeah, we've got a plan. You might end up with solid engine mounts, but
Well, it's going to be a solid engine mount with a rubber centre.
yeah, so it'll look like an engine mount, but it won't be an engine mount. But it will be an engine mount because it's rubber, but it's not because it's bolted. It'd be like one of those cheap Chinese ones.
Stay tuned. It's 4:30 and they haven't even said when racing's going to start yet, because there's still people rolling into the camp, still people trying to get in. Don't really know what's going on today, to be honest. If we start racing later today, then it's definitely going to be a late finish, but the boys are cracking on with the engine mounts on that bad boy.
Broken. Broken.
Where's the Jenny?
1 piece, 2 piece, 1 piece, 2 piece.
Oops.
Whoops.
Is that all the M57 torque?
That's all that torque, yeah.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Have you fixed that?
It's alright, now we've said it.
With the bolt.
Right, it is Wednesday night, 9:45 at night, and we're going off for our first stage of the day. Bit of a slow burner today, we've only just got out. We're doing 1 stage, it's about 70k, and there'll be some bog holes as well. As we finish Wednesday's stage in second place, it's time to finish our first episode of our Breslau adventure. If you want to find out how we got on in the last 2 days and see more of this, be sure to catch episode 2 next week. See you later.